Listen carefully, for this is the wisdom of the ages. You see, there's a world of difference between wanting something and having a burning desire for it. Most people go through life with a pocket full of wishes, thinking that's enough to get them where they want to go. But let me tell you, wishing without desire is like setting sail without a destination. You'll drift aimlessly, going wherever the winds take you, and you'll end up nowhere. Now, desire, that's something altogether different. Desire is not just a fleeting thought or a passing fancy. No, it's a fire that consumes you from within, an unstoppable force that drives you forward no matter the obstacles. When you have a burning desire, it becomes the very air you breathe, the pulse that keeps your heart beating. It wakes you up in the morning, fuels your every step, and haunts your dreams at night. There's no escaping it, no silencing it. It roars like a lion, demanding to be heard, to be acted upon. Without this kind of desire, all the wishing in the world is nothing more than empty daydreams. But here's the thing, young one, desire alone won't get you far. It's not enough to want something. You must believe with every fiber of your being that it is already yours. You must possess an unshakable, ironclad faith that no matter what, you will achieve it. This belief, mind you, is not a quiet whisper in the back of your mind. Oh no, it's a roaring conviction, a certainty that echoes through your soul. You must see your goal as already accomplished, feel it in your hands, taste it on your tongue. Every thought, every action, every word you speak must reflect that belief. But desire and belief alone, my dear, are not enough. You must have purpose. A definite, unwavering purpose, as clear and as solid as the ground beneath your feet. You can't just wish for riches, for success, or happiness in some vague, misty way. No, you must know exactly what it is you want, down to the smallest detail. You must carve out your goal like a sculptor chisels a masterpiece from marble. You must see it in your mind so clearly that it feels as though it's already a reality. Without a definite purpose, your desire and belief will wander aimlessly, like a ship lost at sea. And here's the most crucial part of all, once you have that burning desire, once you've locked in your belief and set your purpose like a guiding star, you must back it all with action. Oh yes, lad, action. Because no matter how fierce your desire burns, no matter how strong your belief stands, nothing will happen without action. You must move toward your goal, relentlessly, tirelessly, step by step. There will be roadblocks, there will be failures, there will be moments of doubt. But if your desire is truly burning, if your belief is truly unshakable, and if your purpose is as clear as the rising sun, then nothing, and I mean nothing, can stop you. You see, most people give up at the first sign of trouble. They stumble, and they think it's the end. But let me tell you, the ones who achieve greatness are the ones who, when they fall, get back up again, stronger than before. They don't see obstacles as walls, they see them as stepping stones. They don't fear failure, they embrace it, learn from it, and use it as fuel to keep going. That's the secret, lad. That's the difference between those who succeed and those who only wish they could. So remember this, when life knocks you down, and it will, many times, you get back up. You keep moving forward, driven by that burning desire, grounded in your unwavering belief, guided by your definite purpose. You take every setback as a lesson, every failure as an opportunity to refine your approach. And as sure as the sun will rise tomorrow, you will achieve whatever it is your heart desires. Because success, my boy, isn't a matter of chance, it's a matter of choice, and it all starts with that burning desire deep within your soul. Ah, faith, my dear, faith, it's like the invisible power that shapes everything in your life. You see, it's not something you can touch or hold in your hands, but it's there, working behind the scenes, guiding your every move. Faith is the belief that what you want, what you truly desire, can and will become real. But here's the secret, faith doesn't just come to you by accident. You don't just wake up one day and have it. No, faith is something you build, something you grow inside yourself, day by day, thought by thought. Let me explain. When you want something, a goal, a dream, a better life, you can't just sit around hoping it will fall into your lap. That's not how it works. You have to believe deep down in your heart and mind that what you want is possible. And not just that it's possible, but that it's already happening. You have to see it so clearly in your mind that it feels real, even before it actually happens. This is where the power of faith comes in. One way to build faith is through affirmations. Now, affirmations are just positive statements you repeat to yourself over and over again. They're like little reminders to your brain, telling it what to believe. For example, if you want to be successful, you might say to yourself every day, I am successful. I achieve my goals. Success is coming to me. At first, it might feel strange, like you're just saying words. But over time, something amazing happens. The more you repeat these positive thoughts, the more your mind starts to believe them. And when your mind believes, your actions follow. It's like planting a seed. At first, you can't see it growing, but if you keep watering it with faith, it will eventually sprout and become something real. Your subconscious mind plays a big role here. The subconscious is the part of your mind that works in the background, without you even realizing it. It controls your habits, your beliefs, and even the way you react to things. When you repeat affirmations, you're sending messages to your subconscious, telling it what to believe. And once your subconscious starts to believe in your desires, it begins to work tirelessly to make them a reality. It's like having a powerful engine running beneath the surface, pushing you forward without you even realizing it. Now, why is faith so important? Because without it, your desires will remain just that, wishes and dreams that never come true. Faith is what turns your desires into reality. It's the bridge that connects your thoughts with the physical world. When you have faith, you don't just wish for things, you expect them. You move through life with confidence, knowing that what you want is on its way. You don't worry about the how or the when, you just trust that it will happen, and you act as if it already has. But let me tell you, faith is not just about thinking positive thoughts. It's about feeling it deep down. You have to visualize your success, picture it in your mind as if it's already real. Close your eyes and see yourself living your dream, having what you desire, feeling the emotions of joy, pride, and satisfaction. The more you can visualize it, the more real it becomes in your mind. And once it's real in your mind, it's only a matter of time before it becomes real in the physical world. You see, faith is the fuel that powers your journey towards success. Without it, you'll run out of energy, lose your way, and give up before you even get close to your goal. But with faith, there's nothing you can't achieve. It's like having a guiding light that shows you the way, even when the path ahead is dark or uncertain. So, my dear, if you want to turn your dreams into reality, start by building your faith. Repeat your affirmations, visualize your success, and most importantly, believe that what you desire is not just possible, but that it's already happening. Keep that belief strong, and you'll see, your desires will begin to take shape in your life, and what once seemed like a distant dream will become your reality. Let me tell you about something truly powerful, my friend. It's called autosuggestion. Now, this is a tool that allows you to talk directly to the deepest part of your mind, the subconscious. You might not realize it, but your subconscious is where the real magic happens. It's where your habits are formed, where your beliefs live, and where your thoughts turn into actions. The subconscious is like the engine of your life, constantly running beneath the surface, pushing you in one direction or another, often without you even knowing it. But here's the thing, the subconscious doesn't just accept any old thought or idea that passes through your head. No, it's like a fortress with strong walls, and those walls are built by your conscious mind. Your conscious mind is the part that's aware of what's happening, the part that questions and judges everything. It acts like a gatekeeper, and sometimes that gatekeeper can be a little too protective, blocking out new ideas and suggestions, especially the ones that could help you reach your goals. That's where autosuggestion comes in. Autosuggestion is the process of giving yourself instructions, suggestions, and positive thoughts over and over again, so they can slip past the conscious mind and sink deep into the subconscious. Think of it like planting seeds. Every time you repeat an affirmation or focus on a goal, you're planting a seed in the rich soil of your subconscious. And if you keep planting those seeds, and watering them with faith, they will grow into strong beliefs, habits, and actions that guide you toward your desires. But here's the key: you can't just casually think about what you want. Your thoughts need to be focused, deliberate, and backed by emotion. When you repeat a positive thought or a goal to yourself, you need to feel it in your heart. Whether it's through words you say to yourself, images you visualize in your mind, or even feelings you stir up inside, all of this helps break through the barriers of the conscious mind and makes an impression on the subconscious. Let's say, for example, you want to achieve financial success. You might start by using an affirmation like, "I am wealthy. Money flows to me easily and effortlessly." Now, when you say these words, it's not enough to just repeat them robotically. You need to believe them, to feel the excitement of already having that wealth. Picture yourself living a life of abundance. Imagine what it feels like to have all the money you need. The more emotion you put into it, the more your subconscious starts to accept it as reality. And once your subconscious believes it, it starts guiding your actions and attracting the opportunities that will make it happen in real life. Autosuggestion works best when it's done consistently. You can't plant a seed one day and expect a tree to sprout the next. You have to nurture it. Every day, take a few moments to repeat your positive affirmations or visualize your success. The more you do this, the more your subconscious will begin to work for you, shaping your thoughts, actions, and even the circumstances around you to match the desires you've planted. But remember, this process isn't just about words or thoughts. It's about creating a feeling inside you, a feeling of certainty, a feeling that your desires are not just wishes, but things that are already on their way to you. When you feel this level of belief, your subconscious picks up on it and works even harder to turn those desires into reality. So, my friend, if there's something you truly want in life, start by using autosuggestion. Talk to yourself, feed your mind with positive thoughts, and make sure your subconscious knows exactly what you desire. Keep repeating those suggestions with emotion and belief, and watch as your subconscious begins to transform those thoughts into real-life results. There is something that most people don't realize. You see, just knowing a lot of things, having general knowledge, isn't enough to bring you success or wealth. Most of the things we learn in school are general knowledge. It's good to know, but it won't necessarily make you rich or help you achieve your dreams. What you really need is specialized knowledge. Now, specialized knowledge is the kind of information that directly relates to what you want to achieve. It's specific, focused, and practical. But even that's not enough. Just having this specialized knowledge won't make things happen on its own. What really matters is how you use it. You have to learn how to organize that knowledge, put it to use, and make it work for you. It's like having all the right tools but not knowing how to use them. You won't get very far. For example, if you want to start a business, you might need specialized knowledge about marketing, finance, or product development. But simply knowing these things won't do anything unless you take that knowledge, put it together in the right way, and apply it to your business. Now, here's the best part. If you don't have all the specialized knowledge you need, that's okay. You don't have to know everything yourself. You can surround yourself with people who have the knowledge you're missing. This is where the idea of a mastermind group comes into play. A mastermind group is a small group of like-minded individuals who come together to share their expertise, knowledge, and ideas. Imagine having a team of people who all have different skills and knowledge, and they're all focused on helping each other succeed. You don't need to be an expert in everything. Instead, you can rely on others who have the specialized knowledge you might lack, and together you can achieve great things. So, if you're serious about reaching your goals, start thinking about two things. 1. What kind of specialized knowledge do you need to get there? And 2. Who can you connect with to help fill in the gaps? When you combine your efforts with the right people and the right knowledge, there's no limit to what you can accomplish. Remember, it's not just about knowing a lot, it's about knowing the right things and then using that knowledge wisely. And when you do that, success will come much easier. Your imagination. Now, a lot of folks might not think much about imagination, but believe me, it's where everything begins. You see, your imagination is like the workshop of your mind. It's the place where your desires start to take shape, where your dreams turn into something real. There are actually two types of imagination that we use, and understanding them is important if you want to turn your dreams into reality. First, there's what we call synthetic imagination. This is when you take things you already know, old ideas, concepts, and plans, and you rearrange them into something new. It's like when someone invents a new kind of tool by combining parts from different machines. You're not creating anything completely new, you're just reworking what already exists. This kind of imagination is really useful in problem solving and coming up with new solutions based on what's already in front of you. But then, there's the creative imagination. Now, this is where things get really exciting. Creative imagination is when you tap into something much bigger than yourself. This part of your mind is connected to what some call infinite intelligence. It's where you get those big, breakthrough ideas, the kind of thoughts that come out of nowhere, like a flash of inspiration. When you have a strong desire, your creative imagination picks up on thoughts and vibrations from other people and even from the universe itself. It's like tuning into a higher frequency where new ideas and opportunities come to you. Think of creative imagination as the force that pulls in new possibilities, things that didn't exist before in your mind. When you really, deeply desire something, this part of your imagination gets activated. It helps you come up with solutions, ideas, and plans that you never would have thought of on your own. This is why it's so important to have a clear, burning desire for what you want. That strong desire stirs up your creative imagination, connecting you to the world in ways that make your dreams possible. Remember, everything we see around us, from the chair you're sitting in, to the phone in your hand, to the tallest buildings, was once just an idea in someone's imagination. Someone dared to imagine it, and then they brought it into reality. So don't underestimate the power of your imagination. Whether you're using your synthetic imagination to improve on existing ideas, or your creative imagination to dream up something entirely new, this is the workshop where your success is born. Make it work for you, and watch as your desires start to take form in the real world. Turning your desire into action. Now, having a strong desire is essential, but desire alone won't get you to the finish line. If you really want to turn your dreams into something you can hold in your hands, you need a solid, organized plan. This is where many people stumble. They get lost in wishful thinking but never take the next step to actually make things happen. To turn that desire into reality, you've got to get practical. First, you need to come up with a specific plan, something clear and actionable. Vague ideas won't cut it. You need to know exactly what you're aiming for and how you're going to get there. And this plan, it can't just live in your head. You've got to write it down, break it into steps, and start moving on it. The longer you wait, the further away your goals will seem. Now, here's a key point. Your plan doesn't have to be perfect from the start. It's about having a definite starting point and then being flexible enough to adjust as you go. What matters most is action. You have to put that plan into motion and make sure you're constantly working toward your goal. With every step, you're turning your desire into something tangible, something real. Decision, the power to overcome procrastination. Let me tell you another important secret to success: decision. You see, one of the biggest reasons people fail is because they can't make up their minds. They hesitate, they delay, they wait for the perfect moment, and before they know it, they've missed their chance. But successful people, they don't wait. They make decisions quickly and confidently, and they rarely change their minds. If you want to achieve anything, you've got to master the art of decision-making. It's about being firm and standing by your choices, no matter what others say. Here's the thing: procrastination is the enemy. It keeps you stuck in place while the world moves on. If you spend too much time wondering if you're making the right decision, you lose the momentum needed to take action. Successful people have learned not to let that happen. They trust themselves, and they trust the advice of those in their mastermind group, those trusted individuals who offer guidance without clouding your judgment. When you learn to make decisions quickly and with confidence, and stop second-guessing yourself, you'll find that doors start to open. Opportunities present themselves, and success becomes something you can actually reach out and grab. So, to sum it up, organized planning gets you moving in the right direction, while decisive action ensures you stay on course. Persistence, the sustained effort to build faith. Most people give up when they face their first challenge. They hit a bump in the road, and suddenly their dreams don't seem worth the effort anymore. But here's the truth: you can't achieve anything if you stop at the first sign of struggle. It takes persistence, steady, relentless effort, to push through the tough times and come out successful on the other side. Think of persistence as the muscle that gets stronger the more you use it. Willpower and desire go hand in hand here. If you really want something, you have to keep going, even when things seem impossible. Hill talks about 4 steps to develop persistence, which is basically your secret weapon against failure. When you keep pushing forward, even when it's hard, you prove to yourself that you can handle whatever life throws your way. Power of the mastermind, the fuel behind your efforts. No one achieves greatness alone. This is where the mastermind group comes in, your personal team of experts, each bringing their unique strengths and insights to the table. When you form an alliance with people who have different skills and perspectives, you gain access to new ideas and approaches that you might not have considered on your own. But it's more than just pooling knowledge. There's something almost magical that happens when you work in harmony with others. Hill calls this the third mind, a kind of spiritual or energetic power that's created when a group is focused on the same purpose. This third mind helps generate more powerful ideas, and it can even seem like the universe itself is helping you along the way. So, don't go it alone. Find your mastermind group and tap into the power that comes from working together. The subconscious mind, your link to infinite intelligence. The subconscious mind is like the bridge between your everyday thoughts and the vast, unlimited intelligence of the universe. It's where your dreams, desires, and emotions get processed and turned into action. According to Hill, it's the subconscious that connects us to infinite intelligence, a force much greater than ourselves that helps bring our thoughts into reality. You can't control the subconscious mind directly, but you can feed it with positive thoughts and desires, which will eventually manifest in your life as physical or spiritual results. The brain, a broadcasting and receiving station for thought. Hill explains that your brain acts like a radio station. It sends out thoughts and receives thoughts from others. Just like a radio picks up on signals in the air, your brain can pick up on the thoughts and emotions being transmitted by others, even if you're not aware of it. This idea ties into how important it is to surround yourself with positive, like-minded people. The thoughts and emotions they're putting out can influence your own thinking, helping to strengthen your desire and persistence. Likewise, when your brain is filled with strong emotions like faith or love, it's more open to receiving creative ideas and solutions that come from the ether, an unseen energy that connects all living things. The sixth sense, your gateway to infinite wisdom. Hill calls the sixth sense the door to the temple of wisdom. It's an advanced principle that you only fully understand after you've mastered the others. The sixth sense is the part of your subconscious that connects you directly to infinite intelligence, and it's where those sudden flashes of inspiration or gut feelings come from. Through the sixth sense, you receive messages or ideas without any conscious effort on your part. It's not something you can control, but once you've mastered the other principles of success, this connection becomes stronger. The sixth sense becomes your guide, helping you make decisions that are in alignment with your desires and purpose. 4. The fear of loss of love. The fear of losing those we love can be overwhelming. It can prevent us from forming deep connections or pursuing new relationships. To tackle this fear, understand that love involves risk. Every relationship carries the possibility of loss, but it also brings joy, support, and growth. Focus on building strong, healthy relationships and expressing your feelings openly. By doing this, you strengthen your connections and alleviate the fear of loss. 5. The fear of old age. Many people dread growing older, seeing it as a time of decline and lost opportunities. To overcome this fear, shift your perspective on aging. Embrace the idea that with age comes wisdom, experience, and the potential for new beginnings. Focus on setting goals for each stage of life and seek out experiences that enrich your life. Live each day with purpose and passion, and you'll find that old age can be a time of fulfillment rather than fear. 6. The fear of death. The fear of death is perhaps the most profound fear of all. It can make you hesitant to fully engage in life. Instead of allowing this fear to dictate your actions, embrace the idea of living fully in the present moment. Recognize that life is a precious gift, and make the most of each day. Consider what legacy you want to leave behind and focus on living in a way that aligns with those values. When you cultivate a sense of purpose, the fear of death becomes less daunting. By understanding and confronting these 6 ghosts of fear, you can clear the path to success and personal growth. Remember, fear is not something to be avoided but rather something to be understood and managed. Equip yourself with knowledge, surround yourself with positivity, and take actionable steps towards your goals. You have the power to outwit fear and transform your life.